Hi. All right. So as you do a review or as you do Amazon lookup, here we go, my screen share, and we'll get started. Just one moment here. Okay. Share my slideshow. Okay. All right. Sorry about that delay. We'll get this going. Sorry, one more second here. Okay. All right. So screen share. Audience window. Okay, perfect. Okay, you should be seeing my screen now. And so this is where I was saying, if you go in and you do an Amazon search. So for those of you who weren't joining us for the previous stuff, we have been talking about building your authority. And one of the ways that you can build your authority is by creating content that people resonate, is by creating content that is beneficial and helpful for your people. And as you do that, okay, sorry. As you create content that's helpful for your people, they will resonate with you better. So in this case, I was doing so this is an Amazon search. So I set it to books, and then I chose empty nest. So I wanted to kind of focus on the niche like related to empty nest. So people that just have their kids starting to like graduate from high school and leaving home and kind of that situation. So here's some of the results that came up when I did that search. So this again is books on Amazon. And what our purpose for doing this is that we want to figure out what our audience wants to hear, what kinds of questions they have, how they refer to themselves, what kind of topics they have, want input related to, what any gaps are on some of the current content that is available out there, and what things we can help people with. So this is kind of like I said, the first step is doing this book search, and using Amazon as a way to get some of that language to get, before you even have an audience that you can survey, being able to share the information, get in the mindset of your people. And so this is one of the results. So how to survive the empty nest phase. And as you kind of click through and look at this, you'll scroll down and you'll see the reviews. Now you could see there's, some 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, whatnot reviews. We're not necessarily concerned about this. What we're wanting to do is we're wanting to have to read this content and see if anything jumps out at us. So one of these says, there's so many great ideas in this book, from changing from a lifetime of nurturing our kids to a future of caring for ourselves and eventually grandkids. What a great read. So are you seeing like this phrase, lifetime of nurturing our kids, future of caring for ourselves, eventually grandkids? Are you hearing some of the priorities and some of the needs and some of the expressions that your target audience is using? Can you see how this is really helpful? Here's another one. It says this book is well laid out and step by step things to do to keep living as your life takes on such a dramatic change. She gives hope to those feeling hopeless and lost without their children near them in a daily basis. So you're hearing some of their hopes, you're hearing some of their dreams, some of their problems, some of the things they're trying to work through. I know her heart is to help others, and this book should do it. So yeah, so you're seeing some really great phrases here that you can use as inspiration, some really great thought processes that help to give you ideas on where to go with creating content. I really enjoyed this book. Says this review, so many practical tips and great advice on not how to get through the pain, but how to thrive by creating a new life. Those days of parenting young kids are gone. The opportunity raises for a new me. This book is inspirational and just what I needed. So hopefully you can see like ways empty nesters can thrive after the children leave home for good. Like there's lots of great stuff here. And even some of these like lower star reviews can sometimes have good information because they can show you gaps. They can show you what's missing. They can also be some good educational, my cat threw up on it comments. There's always some fun things you can read. But anyway, so let's switch over to travel. So this is a travel search, and sometimes you'll find like 94 ratings may or may not have good content. This particular one talked about, there's really nothing in the book that helps people with travel with an RV. Wow. So we just found an area that people have said that they want more content in. I was under the impression the book would talk about great places to take your camper. If this is your jam, if you like travel and RV and that sort of thing, this is a really great idea that, that popped out here. Ways, oops, I think I went the wrong direction. Um, so then as we kind of look within this travel niche, I did another search and this one came up with this book. And it's, as you look at it, it's like, oh, 16,000 results. You might think this is a great idea. So as you kind of look through and click into it, I did some checking. There's not as much that was great. That was great in that one. Excuse me. I clicked into it. I guess I didn't even do any screenshots because it just really wasn't that great of results. But I did find another option. I don't think it shows up here, but another option that I clicked into had 5,000 results, and that had some good stuff. Additional tips to other lesser known parks. So I'm starting to see, oh, people want to know more about some of the lesser known parks. And that phrasing that they use, less known parks, shows up again and again. Um, and so that's something to keep in mind. Starting points to get ideas about where you may want to visit on your next vacation. Like these phrases can be really helpful in creating content and getting ideas. So hopefully this has been helpful for you as you kind of think through what it is that you're wanting to create content about. But we just had some tech glitches with trying to share screen earlier, so I wanted to pop back in now that I was able to get that working and share this information. So hopefully this is helpful. Susan says great tips. Joyce says awesome. Okay, Chris says sure. Perfect. Sounds great. Awesome. All righty. So I will upload this also to the replay so that everyone can be able to access it. But thank you for your couple extra minutes here. Hopefully this was helpful for you. We will see all of you tomorrow again at boot camp. Take care till then.